Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Mark Richmond studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Let us know what you're playing today. Are you tailing the Deep 3, fading the Deep 3? What do you got cooked up on your own? Little tennis, little golf? Let us know. Let us in on the magic that happens inside that capper's brain of yours. And of course, post your picks in the comment section. If you get them right, we'll give you the one, the only shout out at the end of the next day's video. And if you get enough of them right, you will hold the title of the much coveted, much sought after, the one, the only capper of the day. And Mark Richmond, he was our capper of the day yesterday, and he gets the honors of kicking off this show here on this one. So make sure you put that down in the comment section. Of course, don't forget to follow us on social media. Winners and Whiners. It's at Winners Whiners. It's Twitter. How old are you, old man? Get that technology. At Winners Whiners. And of course, our Facebook page over there, Winners and Whiners. And what else? Of course, speaking of Winners and Whiners, don't forget to check out the Winners and Whiners website. Deep dives into all the games every single day. You want to know what's going on deep behind the numbers, that is the place to go. We do every game going on in America every single day. And our sister site over there at Stat Salt, same exact format, different set of handicappers with completely different takes on the same game. Sometimes they agree, sometimes they disagree. And of course, for all you New Jerseyites, no matter what exit you may find yourself at, don't forget to check out our newest partner over there at pointsbet.com. Great welcome specials, fantastic deals all over the place. You will find nothing better in the great state of New Jersey. Soon to be Iowa, and they're spreading like wildfire across America. So keep an eye on PointsBet. Very cool site. If you don't have it now, you may have it coming to you very, very soon. So pointsbet.com. All right, kids, a quick recap of yesterday. Actually went 2-0 on the Deep 3. They had a pitching change in the Baltimore game. The whole reason I wanted to take a shot there and the underdog with the Baltimore Orioles was Andrew Kashner. He was a late scratch. They brought up a kid from the minors who had a 7 ERA at AAA to face off. No thanks on that one, as that was that became a no play for us. So we go 2-0. We had the Washington Redskins. We had the Washington Nationals on the run line, and then we also had the Seattle Mariners team total over. That was taken care of early and often. So 2-0 we go there. 1-2 on the premium side. We had the Texas Rangers, a nice value play, plus 150. And we had the Toronto-Houston under. That didn't quite work out for us, as Houston was just fantastic. Toronto's awful. I thought we'd be able to sneak one out there. I hate taking all team totals. I really like I like Toronto team total there, but I thought we could sneak out a full game under, just kind of giving more people access to it. I was wrong, so that did not work out well for us. And we also had the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line there, and that did not work out either. As the Brewers, the middle of their bullpen, they struggle, man, and they struggled putting up runs tonight. They had one shot at it there late in the 8th. They were down 3 runs. Low Kane was up with the bases loaded, and 2 outs. He were able to get 1 run in on a wild pitch, but he flew out harmlessly to right center, and that, for all intents and purposes, was the game. The only thing surprising about today's action is that we weren't on Colorado. That's usually the kind of game that we would be on the wrong side of, as the Padres put up 6 in the 9th to tie Colorado, and then blasted them in the 11th inning, and I think they ended up winning whatever the final was, 15-12, I believe, was the final, because even at that, Charlie Blackmon hit a home run in the bottom of the inning, but it made no difference. So let's go on to today's picks, shall we? First up, we're taking a look. Hey, it's our old friends, the Kansas City Royals, as they travel to the land of lakes to take on the Minnesota Twins. Glenn Sparkman goes for your Kansas City Royals against Jake Odorizzi, ex-Royal, for the Minnesota Twins. Taking a look at the Kansas City Royals team total under 3.5 here, and that's what we're on. The Royals are awful, guys. They've lost 9 of their last 12. In those 12 games, they've averaged just 2.5 runs per game in that horrid streak, including getting shut out 3 of those 12 games. 25% of the time in the last 12, they've been held scoreless. Yikes. Meanwhile, Much like the Minnesota Twins, Jake Odorizzi is having really a wonderful season. He's given up just 46 hits and 71 in the third innings, and he has a WHIP of .96 and an ERA of 1.92. As you might have gathered, with only giving up 46 hits and 71 innings, but almost having a 1 WHIP, he does walk a few people. Unfortunately, for the Royals, they don't walk. That's not really their thing. They feel like they're cheating the game if they get a free pass to first base. So in other words, so they don't take many of them. So he should be fine there. And plus that, not only has he a great season, he's been even better lately. In his last 4 starts, he's given up just 1 run, and that covers 22 2/3 innings. Give me Jake Odorizzi over the Kansas City Royals. Give me those Kansas City Royals. Team total under 3.5. Sparkman's been okay. I'd like to, I pick a side in this one. Minnesota's a huge favorite. Sparkman has been all right, so I feel more comfortable fading the Royals offense than I do on the full game. So let's do that one. And we're going to take a look at another under here as Boston travels to Baltimore, take on the Baltimore Orioles in their second game. Chris Sale goes for the Red Sox against Dylan Bundy for the Birds. 8.5 is the total. So if you start with the premise that the Birds are going to score 3 runs max against Sale and the Boston Red Sox, the total becomes a little bit easier to project. Dylan Bundy has been, not awful, especially for a Baltimore starter. He has an ERA of 4.50, but he's been pretty consistent, especially lately. He hasn't given up more than 3 runs in any of his last 7 starts. He'll most likely go 6. He doesn't go hugely deep. He still is not super efficient. He's most likely going to go 6, give or take. Probably give up 2 to 3 runs. So then we get to sweat a terrible Baltimore bullpen for the last 3 innings. Can they go 3 innings and not give up any more than 3 runs? Statistically, if their ERA is below 9.0, they should be able to do that. And it is, but not by as much as you'd like to see it. Chris Sale, he looks like he's figured it out and starting to look again like Chris Sale. After his rough start, he's given up just 6 hits, 1 walk, and no earned over his last 2 starts, covering 16 innings. He's pitching well, and he's pitching deep. I like the Baltimore-Boston under 8.5 in this contest. And, look out. What time is it, everybody? What time is it?
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being Snoop D-O Double G, but I somehow, some way keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's and
it is time for our new segment here. It is time for Doggy Style. I love it, man. Shout out to Alejandro Blanco, who suggested the name Doggy Style for our underdog pick of the day. I like it. Like I told him, it's the leader in the clubhouse. I'm not closing off competition. If anybody's got anything better than Doggy Style, let me know. But you're going to have to go a ways to beat it. Because not only do I like the name Doggy Style, but it'll mean I'll get to play some Snoop Dogg or other dog-related song just about every night. And I'm all about you know me, I'm all about the special effects. So with that being said, let's take a look at our dog for today, shall we? I'm looking at the Chicago Cubs, plus 170 out there in La La Land. Hugh Darvish, you know Hugh Darvish, everybody's favorite Iranian Japanese pitcher. He's going for the Cubs against Walker Buehler for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yes, Walker Buehler has been very good this season, just like the Dodgers have been as well. But there's 2 things about this matchup that are missing from all the other significant dogs that I took a look at, all right? Number 1, you've got a very good team in the Chicago Cubs that can hit against anybody, and you've actually got a very good pitcher in Hugh Darvish. Now, both of these teams have been inconsistent. Both of these guys have had trouble. They've been inconsistent. However, they have legitimate talent, both as a pitcher and on the Chicago Cubs team. Of course, they've struggled because if they hadn't, we wouldn't be getting plus 170, okay? That's the way it works. Hugh Darvish. Sorry, guys. Man, I've been fighting this. Anyway. Anybody had the over-under, what time the old man coughs? Running about 9 minutes, I'm guessing, at this point. So, Darvish seems to be finding his groove a little bit. He's given up just 12 hits in his last 17 to third innings. His problem the whole season has been his inability to keep guys off of first base via the free pass. The good news for us, might be an aberration, might be an outlier, but he did go 6 innings in his last start without giving up 1 walk. I like the Chicago Cubs right here, plus 170 in our doggy style pick of the day. What? Doggy style? That's right.
2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you...
All right, enough. Yes, it's my new toy. You know how I am when I get something for the first time, I'm going to wear it out. All right, so let's take a look at the premium side here real quick. Put up the info if you guys are interested in getting the premium picks. We're taking a ton of subscribers lately, even though we've kind of flattened out. We had to got off to a good start in June, kind of flattened out lately. We are 500 right now, but it's time to turn around. This is the 15th of June. Finish strong there in the second half, so make sure you follow that link if you're interested in picking up our premium selections. All right, let's take a look at the shout-outs today and find out who's going to have the honor tomorrow of starting off the show. We're going to start off with the Astute Aardvark. The Astute Aardvark had a tough day. It seems like very long ago the Astute Aardvark put up that terrific day and was the capper of the day here a couple of days back. Our returning champion, Mark Richmond, he had dude, I had the two tennis picks. I know that it looked like Struff is playing tomorrow, and I saw that. Let's go with Viklia Senfa. That is so wrong, I'm sure. She did not do well in her quarterfinal matchup, so there will be no back-to-back champs today. C-Dub. He put a lot of faith in the ladies team from Great Britain, and they let him down. They did not do well for C-Dub as the English women. Yes, they won the game 1-0, but he had them rolling in that series, and that did not happen. So Kyle Z picked up a little value today. He had the Seattle Mariners on the money line plus 165. And he also had that Milwaukee money line as we did as well. He goes 1-1, but he does pick up 30 on that one, roughly a third of a unit. The Legion of Picks had a fine day. He had the Philadelphia Phillies on the run line for 2 units, and he had the that same hit, and he had him on the money line for 1 unit as well, and that was a heartbreaker as they gave up a lot of runs there in the 9th inning. And ended up losing by 1. So the run line came through. However, the money line did not. And he also had the Brewers on the money line, but he did have the Mariners on the money line for minus 120 for 1 unit. And he had the Astros on the run line minus 140 for 1 unit as well. Those came in. Fine day for the Legion of Picks as he finishes 3-2 plus 165 on the day. And our old friend, the Southpaw. He had the Braves on the money line. He had the Dodgers on the money line. Also had the Yanks and the Brewers. Neither one of those worked out. He went 2-2, and just lost 12.12 of a unit. So, ladies and gentlemen, our honorable mentions of the day: Kyle Z 1-1 plus 30, and I'm even going to throw out there the Southpaw for an honorable mention since he went 2-2, just lost the juice on that one, minus 12. But our capper of the day is the one, the only LOP. It is the Legion of Picks. The Legion of Picks goes 3-2 on the day. That is 60%, friends. And he picks up plus 165. Well done, Legion of Picks. Looking forward to you kicking off the show tomorrow. And we're looking forward to all of you guys joining us tomorrow and letting us know how you did. Let us know what you're playing. And no matter what it is, we'll talk about it. We'll bitch about it. We'll have some fun. And we'll do it all again right about this same time tomorrow. You guys take care. Happy weekend, everybody. Have a great Saturday. Good luck on all your picks. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.